Okay, guys. Well, it's how can I explain this? Like I said in the last one, today we are powder coating and we are doing the turbo cold side, the compressor side. So what we're gonna do is go ahead and it's already been taped up. We're gonna put it in the oven, warm it up, and then after that, I'm gonna prep all this area. I haven't used this in a while, probably a couple weeks, so air everything up, clean everything out, clean these out, make sure everything is tip top before we go and get this put in and put the new color on it. I'm guessing you guys want to see it. It's actually a blue. We're going with a blue just to test this out. I don't know how well it's going to be, and like I said, I can always redo any of these. It doesn't take me much, but this is what we're looking at. Some nice blue, but it has like a purple sheen to it, if you can see, and that's when it's in the light, it's gonna have that purple sheen, but it's actually just like a normal blue. So I'll show you when we start putting it all down. I gotta get everything all prepped, filter it all out, get everything going, but we'll show you the way it goes. All right. We got the part out, we got everything, the gun cleaned out, the bottle cleaned out, we're all good there, perfect. Let's go ahead and set this up one more time. Convention, we're gonna go 400. The way that gives that a little time to warm up. We are at 255 right now. All right, so we'll get up to 400, roughly, close. It doesn't really need to be 100% 400. This one cures about 350 to 400, somewhere around there. No big issues. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead and get the powder. Go ahead and shake it up so it's all nice and loose. Makes it a lot easier scooping the stuff out. Look at that. We'll put that in here. We're all cleaned out. Spoon. So me personally, I only do probably oh god, you can see the purple. It's gonna be awesome. So we're gonna do probably maybe one more scoop. We don't need a whole lot. Luckily, this gun covers pretty well. I'm waiting a couple more jobs with this stuff, and then we'll be moving up to a lot bigger gun. I have big plans for it. It's not gonna be super cheap, still gonna be like a knockoff brand, but it's because, I mean, to be honest, it's really expensive to get like a brand name brand, like industrial wise. And that's kind of what I'm going, more of an industrial type sprayer, something that'll handle, they'll like cleanly coat, like coat really smooth, really easy, no like major issues. That's what I'm going for, like a smooth coat, a little bit of air pressure, and like, you know, it's me, you know, I want to do something right, but right now this is going to do what I have to do. So we are good on this. This goes onto our gun. So this will go on the gun, and then I'll get ready. Okay, so I got the mask ready. I got the part ready. We're gonna connect the ground to the part. I'm gonna spray it. I'm gonna try not to get the stuff on the inside, but it doesn't, to me, I don't think it's gonna really matter. But that's, you know, that's my preference at this point. To do it, if I was gonna do it for a customer, like, I would take a lot more time and go ahead and tape it all up. Go ahead and stuff some paper towels in here, which I guess I can go ahead and do. I have some extra laying around here. So we'll just do this. All that's gonna do is just keep powder from getting on the inside. Like I said, it doesn't really bother me, but you know, I haven't seen any real issues with it on my car. But I mean, like I said, my car, I don't mind paying the price if something does mess up. This isn't that big of a deal right now. I guarantee this is going to be 100% fine. I could have taped it off a lot better, a lot cleaner, but anyway, we're just going to get to go ahead and coat this, and we'll see how this goes. All right. Okay, she's coated. I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect the line and put that in the oven. If it looks good coming out the first time, we'll not be coating it for the second time. But if it does have like some issues here and there, I'll go ahead and just, in the essence of time, because I want to get this turbo put on today or tomorrow, just try to speed this up a little bit. I will take it out hot, check and make sure there's no issues around the object. If there's an issue if there's an issue in a couple spots, I won't even let it cool. I'll just spray it and then drop it right back in the oven. Just try to get it all taken care of. The plan today is, like I said, to get the turbo 100% so it can go on the car. I like how it's looking so far. It's not really going to match the color scheme, but I do want to see what this color will actually look like. I've been having it on the shelf for a while. It's just some extra stuff. Plus, the turbo is so far down in the engine bay, you're not going to really see it. So it doesn't really bother me if it's like, you know, we'll get there. But we're going to go ahead and put this in the oven. Alright guys, so while that's warming up, I got some new parts for the Grom. We have a new flat chain tensor, or flat chain, cam chain. We have a 16 tooth, so this is supposed to mate up with the 4-speed, because I got the extra extra fourth gear that's a little bit lower. Intake spacer, because the stock one isn't this big, it's a little smaller. Let me see, I'll get an intake so I can show you, but this is the new oil pump. It's supposed to be a lot better and a lot bigger. And I did take it apart, and it does look to be a lot bigger, which is good, because here is the stock one. This is just a random old stock one. I have a Koso oil pump on the Grom right now, but it doesn't flow. It flows good, don't get me wrong. It flows more than stock. It just doesn't flow as much so as this one. This is supposed to basically, this is going to allow it to pump through the radiator I have in the front to kind of keep the engine cooler. But we're going to go from there. We'll be back to the powder coating here in about a minute. Just waiting for it to like warm up. We'll be there. Alright, so it's been about 10 or 15 minutes roughly under there. The part looks to be pretty good. I just did a little peek, so I wanted to get you guys, show you guys. It's about to start falling a flood, and the back patio kind of starts getting wet at that time, so I need to hurry this up. So anyway, I'm gonna show you real quick. Here we go. She's all nice and clean, nice and shiny. So I'm gonna go ahead and take her out, and we're gonna see where it goes from there. See a nice purple glow. This has so much flake in it. It's gonna look so good on the outside. But anyway, it's not like anybody's gonna... Sorry, I have a air compressor. Luckily it's not terribly loud. I apologize. We're going to go ahead and let this cool off. Give it probably about an hour, probably less than that. Got some guys at the shop right now. They're about to run to the junkyard to pick up some parts, but we'll see what's going on there. I told them I'm heading that way probably within the next hour. I still gotta put the turbo back together, but I could probably put that together while I'm there. Just trying to piece things together, trying to make it more efficient. So I might just put it together while we're there. We got a couple things came in. We got a oil. I guess I'll just have to show you guys when we get there. But it's an oil filter for the turbo side. I just want to make sure nothing goes wrong with this turbo. Didn't spend a ton of money on it because it's budget, but I want to protect it as long as I can. If you feel me. Anyway, we're going to get this together, let it cool, then get it together, and we'll be on the road. All right.